Got the Afghans protesting about something over there. Right next to the Churchill. What's it? Right, it's into Liverpool Street, St George's Day. Nothing they would tell you it is. There's someone busking, but just general busking really. Oh, this is Leadenhall Market. And the Morris men are performing here at 1 o'clock, I believe. Got some nice sculptures of the royal family up here anyway. Got an old school boot shine here, London City shoe shine.
No.
Okay.
You did that. The Morrison you asked me, I never knew those who came to dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've danced in 3 different locations in the market.
Yeah.
And according to the lady there, it says they'll be back around 1:30.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right. So I just.
Mate, I'm sorry. I just get so much hassle off security guards.
Oh
so,
no, that's all right.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So, in front of a security guard just telling me 1:30 they're going to be back here, and unfortunately, because of them goons the other day and various other ones, you know, my back was up straight away, but he was actually coming to tell me out. I like how they got these little dining areas. See the top one there. How futuristic and horrible looking is that? Next to the glory of all this. It's like Final Fantasy VII or something.
Have you looked at any papers?
No, I've seen a couple people I recognise that ended up in the papers. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There they are, the good old Morris men getting all set up. You got the old flag of England, King Alfred's Wessex, you know, the albino dragon, which you find, funnily enough, up here. But I won't start getting into all that David Icke stuff, but it's funny how they always use dragons all the time, isn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, from St George's Day, Joseph Mary Forrester, come on, all the way, Walls and Salad.
So this is heading down towards Lambeth. Just come across this pub here, Horse and Stables. This is Lambeth, St Mary's Gardens sort of area. It's big Westminster, the back end of Westminster over there. I'm just reading a little article about Lewis Hamilton saying that black people need to be made better than white people, but obviously we know which ones are always racist. Obviously it's white people. Whoever put this up. Black people can never do anything wrong. Been a bit of a weird day, to be honest. I've walked around London. This is Lambeth Palace. I've just never seen it from this angle actually, but somewhere for me to come back and have a look at another time. Yeah, it's been a weird day today. Not really been that much to photograph. St George's Day and all that. The Morris Man at Leadenhall Market. We'll see what else the evening brings. Looks like there's something going on at the foot of Westminster. Load of marquees. I know it's a flying Union flag. I would have thought I'd put the St George up for today really, but I don't know. Just before I go over Vauxhall Bridge and I swing around instead of going all the way around that way, just thought I'd have a look at this. I've never been this far down. This section of the wall is in memory of the children and young adults in the UK who died from Divic 91. Did they really though? Why are these unknown childs as well? That is weird. Why is there so many unknown children? Oh, look how many there is. Yeah, look how many unknown there is. It just keeps going. Oh, it's got all these different nationalities there as well. Britain, Pakistan maybe, China, Greece, Italy, Korea, Poland, Portugal, Germany, France, Spain, Bengali, whatever that country is, Russia, yeah, and so on. It's 5 o'clock anyway. Do you know what I think that might be to do with? I think the Labour politicians are having a St George's Day spiel. But we'll see. Today it's been quite nice to walk around London and actually observe it rather than photographing it and videoing it. And with that I've seen loads more than I normally do. These are quite cool. Normally they have dragons and stuff. It's nice to see is it a swan, a duck, something like that. This is where they do the news reporting from. Just see some of the TV crews around here. My lens isn't big enough to zoom in. This event's really weird. It's like top secret. None of them are saying what it is, and it's not St George's Day, so they've rented out the garden for their own weird little event, I guess. Yeah, security's being very odd about it as well. Won't tell you what it is. This is just on the side of the back end of Big Ben, I guess. It's Westminster anyway. But yeah, little gargoyles and statues and stuff. Might as well give you a bit of sightseeing. This is Westminster Abbey, obviously extremely similar to York Minster, the two rectangular pillars, and we've got a red flag on there with some cross keys, but they've got a big St George's on this, and down there is obviously the TV crews. So I've been wondering whereabouts they've been filming that from, so now I know. It's quite ironic from English heritage, keep the story of England alive. Obviously we're used to what are the Indians, half mixed race people, can't quite tell. Yeah, this is quite interesting. So I've been thinking about doing this one myself. So that's the darkest day, 21st of December, and then at the top you've got 21st of June, which is obviously the summer solstice. So you've got the winter solstice, summer solstice, and then you've got two parallel dates. 7th of September, 4th of April, 22nd of September, 20th of March, because it's all kind of equal in how much light you've got. So 20th of March is the day before the equinox, spring equinox, and 22nd of September is the day after the autumn equinox, when there's a bit more light. It's interesting, I think, but it makes you realise it's all up to the sun. So if you kind of broad them out, it'd be like a pyramid with the sun at the top. Got the Afghans protesting about something over there. Right next to the Churchill. What's it? Afghan Pashtun land is not a colony. From our mountains to rivers, hands off our resources. Could be about Britain, to be fair, in this involvement. So truth has changed, justice.
About the Afghan refugee which is kicking out by force by Pakistan government, legal and illegal.
Okay, so it's between Afghanistan and Pakistan?
Yeah, the Afghan refugees, because they've been there more than 40 years, but now they're taking everything from them and they just deport them.
Okay.
They don't let their money, they don't let their belonging, just they kick them out like that, empty hand.
Yeah.
And they have a legal document.
Just out of interest, what do you think about the British Army's involvement in Afghanistan?
We was there, we was happy that time, so
Yeah.
we was not have any problem. Now it's Taliban back, so everybody is here.
I know, yeah. I did serve in Afghan.
You been there?
Yeah.
Wherever?
Helmand. Lads out car leaving here. Don't know if that's anyone. I had a chat with someone earlier. Apparently it's to do with the Afghans had to go to Pakistan for refuge after the UK and US obviously pulled out of Afghanistan, and there was so they moved to Pakistan, and then Pakistan's kicked 1 million of them out a couple of years later. So that's what they're protesting about. To be fair, we were the UK and Afghanistan for about 20 years, so I don't know, can't really begrudge them protesting here after we're in their country for so long. And just like that, 6 months have passed. Obviously the leaves were coming off, it was Remembrance Sunday, and this is Birdcage Walk, obviously in the springtime. And this brings me on to the Guards Chapel by Wellington Barracks. They're doing a little band performance concert this evening, so I'll see whether they let me in or not. This is inside the chapel. Scots Guards, Welsh Guards with a leek, Irish with a clover leaf obviously being green, and then Coldstream on the end. I think that's Household Cavalry, that one.
Yeah, we'll be open about 6:30. Yeah. Fantastic.